A little known fact is that Russia and basically also mostly Germany and Russia and Kazakhstan and some of these other places, they actually built the shuttles. The United States never built any shuttles, not one. There is nothing built in the United States that was shuttle like. They were all imported from Russia basically. It's just that, and a lot of it's complicated, but basically, pretty much, yeah. I mean, pretty much all the shuttles were built overseas in Russia or Kazakhstan or somewhere else. Um, and in many ways, what happened was basically uh, uh, the Florida the Florida place basically got the older shuttles and then decided that they didn't need to spend the money or whatever on the new stuff or something like that. But realistically, they just went to the site and killed everyone there in like 1818 or 1828 or something like that. So anyway, I mean, you could look it up and check when the site was actually killed, but pretty much somewhere around 1828 or so. Basically, they basically attacked Kazakhstan and killed everybody at my shuttle site, and it's actually a really old place. It's actually like going actually that one site in Kazakhstan. It goes back like hundreds of years, like back to like 1900 or 1200 or 1300 or something like that. Like it's a very very old site, or at least like 1700. It's a really old site, and that is one of my old hangars or something like that. Anyway, you can do the research and look it up, and all that. But basically, yeah. Um, anyway, actually, that Kazakhstan site has a rich history. You should really. There's a lot of history there at that site. You could see a lot of interesting information on shuttles and stuff. And I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was there for a long, long time. I mean, I had stuff going on there for at least probably 100 years, maybe longer. I don't know. It's an old site. Anyway, and Germans were there. I mean, actually, but I mean, with the second version of the shuttle, like I say, if you look, I mean, there's Indians there. Indian women or what's called, the kind with the little red dot and stuff like that. There's Indian people there. There's all kinds of people at those sites. I mean, it really, like a lot of my sites really are like a melting pot. Like all my people working together. Like it was like heaven, actually. Irish people there. Everybody was around me. Everybody was there, and I really loved having everyone take part with the shuttles and everything like they did. It really meant a lot to me. I mean, you can look at the films and look if you can find the films. There's old films of everybody working together, and we're all really hopeful, and all the smiling faces and all the hard work that went into them. And like I said, there's this great legacy of what was before, in the old colony days, and how happy we were, and like they were happy, I was happy. It was one of those times that was just irreplaceable, and so like I say, a lot of happy people, a lot of smiling faces. So it was a good time. It was a really good time. A lot of Irishmen, a lot of Scottishmen, everyone. So anyway, that was before the wars and everything else. So anyway, though, yeah, it was like long time ago.